The old garage looked like a place even hope had abandoned. Rust covered the roof, broken windows let icy wind whistle through the empty rooms, and a burned-out car sat in front like a warning to anyone dreaming too big. Everyone laughed when Nathan Brooks signed the papers. They called him desperate. They called him foolish. But 6 months later, those same people stood in line outside that forgotten building, wondering how the poorest man in town had built something no millionaire ever imagined. Before we begin, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and never giving up, please take a moment to like this video, leave a comment telling us where you're watching from, share this story with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe for more inspiring true-to-life stories. In a small industrial town outside Cleveland, Ohio, Nathan had spent years working as a mechanic before the repair shop where he worked suddenly closed its doors. At 41 years old, he had little savings, overdue bills, and an aging pickup truck that barely started each morning. His wife had passed away years earlier after a long illness, leaving him to raise his young son, Caleb, alone. Every day Nathan wondered how much longer he could keep food on the table while pretending everything would somehow be all right. Across town, successful business executive Victoria Hayes had recently purchased several abandoned commercial properties. One of them was an old garage that everyone agreed was worthless. The building needed a new roof, new wiring, plumbing repairs, and complete structural work. Every contractor estimated repairs would cost far more than the property itself. Victoria wanted it gone as quickly as possible because it was delaying a larger development project. When Nathan heard about it, something inside him refused to let the opportunity slip away. He gathered every dollar he had saved, sold his late father's collection of old tools, and borrowed a little money from a trusted friend. The total came to exactly $1,000. Victoria accepted the offer, believing she had simply unloaded a useless burden. As Nathan held the keys in his trembling hands, people shook their heads in disbelief. They saw a broken building. Nathan saw the only chance his family had left. The first weeks were brutal. Every sunrise began with clearing debris, hauling scrap metal, repairing broken walls, and patching leaks with whatever materials he could afford. During the day he accepted small repair jobs from neighbors, fixing lawnmowers, tractors, and pickup trucks just to earn enough money for more supplies. At night he worked under borrowed construction lights until exhaustion forced him home. Caleb often sat nearby doing homework while his father rebuilt the dream one nail at a time. There were moments Nathan nearly gave up. Heavy storms damaged part of the roof he had just repaired. Equipment failed at the worst possible time. Some customers refused to pay on time, leaving him unable to purchase essential materials. Even the bank rejected his request for a small business loan because they believed the location had no future. Yet every setback only reminded Nathan why quitting was never an option. He wasn't rebuilding a garage. He was rebuilding a life. Slowly, something remarkable began happening. Nathan earned a reputation for honest work. He never overcharged anyone, explained every repair carefully, and treated every customer with respect regardless of how much money they had. Word spread across neighboring towns. Farmers drove miles to have their equipment serviced. Families trusted him with their vehicles because they knew he cared more about people than profits. Within months, the tiny garage expanded into a full-service automotive center. Nathan hired unemployed mechanics who had been struggling just like he once had. He partnered with a local technical college to train young apprentices, giving them opportunities many believed they would never receive. The building that had once symbolized failure became the busiest business in the county, creating jobs and restoring hope for dozens of families. Then came the day Victoria drove past the property she had practically given away. She expected to see the same crumbling structure. Instead, she found a spotless facility with modern equipment, smiling employees, and a parking lot filled with waiting customers. Large delivery trucks carried Nathan's new company logo as they expanded into fleet maintenance and mobile repair services across Ohio. The man everyone had underestimated had transformed one forgotten garage into a growing regional business worth millions. Victoria later admitted that while she had seen only broken bricks and rusted steel, Nathan had seen possibilities hidden beneath years of neglect. She realized that true value is not always found in buildings or land but in the determination of the person willing to fight for them. Nathan never forgot where he came from. Every Thanksgiving, he provided free vehicle inspections for struggling families. Every Christmas, he quietly paid repair bills for single parents who could not afford safe transportation. The empire he built was measured not only in revenue but in lives changed through generosity and compassion. If this story has touched your heart so far, please like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, subscribe to support our channel, and let us know your thoughts in the comments because your support helps us continue sharing stories that inspire hope. Special request: before this story ends, please comment with the words, "Never give up," if you believe that faith, hard work, and kindness can turn impossible dreams into reality. The old garage still stands today, but no one calls it junk anymore. It reminds every person who passes that success does not begin with perfect circumstances. It begins with courage when everyone else sees failure. Nathan Brooks proved that one overlooked opportunity, one act of perseverance, and one heart unwilling to surrender can transform not only a broken building but an entire community. Sometimes the greatest empires are not built by those who have the most money. They are built by those who refuse to stop believing when the whole world has already walked away.